You messaged me late, pretending it was innocent. But I saw the proposal hidden between the lines. And now that I have you, there's no going back.
Just say it. She took a breath, or so he imagined before typing. Someone made me a proposal. It was unexpected. He paused. Was it a surprise? He asked, his question carefully worded. She admitted it wasn't just a surprise. It was confusing. It made me feel. Attention often reveals hidden intentions, not true value. Why do you sound so distant? She asked, sensing the shift in the air between them. She tried to deflect, to soften the sharp edges of the moment with a joke. He didn't respond. She finally typed, breaking the void. Emotions aren't driving me right now, he said. What does that even mean? She shot back. It means awareness has replaced reaction. The confession tumbled out of her then. It was from someone she knew well, someone who had been a part of their circle. Nothing physical happened, I swear. He was unmoved. Her messages grew frantic, a flurry of text trying to explain, to justify. I feel so numb and overwhelmed, she wrote. His response was like a diagnosis from a detached physician. Numbness is what follows a moral conflict. Are you going to confront him? She asked, imagining a dramatic showdown. Alpha men don't chase rivals, he said. That single sentence shocked her. It was so far from the reaction she had expected, so different from the man she thought she knew. You've become so cold, she accused. Clarity removes emotional noise, he answered. I never thought you'd change like this, he replied. Change arrives when patience expires. Then came the question she was most afraid to ask. Do you still want me? His answer was the final blow. Desire without respect is self-destruction. The words hit her with the force of a physical impact. She started making excuses, blaming loneliness, blaming the monotony of their routine. Routine doesn't justify deception, he stated, cutting through her rationalizations. She finally broke. Honesty arrives late, he said, but it still matters. Can I fix this? She pleaded. Repair requires consequences, was his reply. She hesitated. What kind of consequences? He spelled it out for her. Boundaries. Absolute transparency. Her hesitation before responding was louder than any word she could have typed. It was a confirmation of everything he suspected. The proposal was never the problem, he told her, his final point landing with devastating accuracy. Your silence before telling me was the problem. She started crying, her pain spilling out in a stream of messages and emojis. He acknowledged her pain, but he didn't absorb it. You're punishing me emotionally? She accused. Accountability feels like punishment to those who have been avoiding it, he said. Are you going to leave me? She asked, her voice trembling through the text. He replied, I've already stepped away from the illusion. That was the moment her composure shattered completely. She begged him to stay, to guide her, to tell her what to do. Guidance is not ownership, he said simply. A new thought occurred to her. Did you ever plan to get revenge? He dismissed the idea. Revenge keeps you chained to the past. The other man is afraid now, she said, a strange mix of fear and satisfaction in her tone. Fear follows exposure, he replied. He explained that for people who operate in deceit, silence is more terrifying than any threat. It's in that silence that their own minds create the worst possible scenarios. It was then that she began to understand how profoundly she had misjudged him. The man whose reactions she could once predict and manipulate was gone. He no longer negotiated his worth. He no longer played games. Am I losing you? She asked, the question a whisper of her deepest fear. You lost me, he replied, the moment you started entertaining a replacement. The truth of that statement left her numb. She watched him from a distance, through his posts, through mutual friends. He seemed to grow calmer, more centered, stronger. And as he grew, she felt herself shrinking, her world becoming smaller without his validation at its center. His friends commented on his newfound confidence. It was a full acceptance of responsibility. No excuses, no justifications, no attempts to share the blame. Just a raw admission of her failure. He respected that message. It was the first honest thing she had said since it all began. He replied, wishing her growth and honesty in her path forward. He didn't promise a future together. He didn't offer reconciliation. He simply archived the conversation and moved on. She stared at the blank screen long after their exchange ended. He walked forward without bitterness. He wasn't triumphant, he wasn't cruel. He was just done shaken, and in that quiet strength, she finally understood. His alpha moment wasn't a display of rage or dominance. It was a quiet act of self-mastery. It was the moment he chose his own peace over their shared chaos. And that choice changed everything, forever. Thank you for watching. If this story resonated with you, remember that true strength is found not in controlling others, but in mastering yourself. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. We'll see you in the next video.